Good morning. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Tracy Moore, Devo Brown with you, and it's been a busy year for Canada's Jessie Cruikshank. She just finished a sold-out tour. She's set to record live at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival this month. And just if that's not enough, she's got a hilarious brand new podcast out that's debuted at the top of the charts called Phone a Friend. Look at this.
Like, if I had successfully made my way onto your tour bus, would anyone have hooked up with me?
How old were you?
Let's say I was of age.
Of age? Yeah. I mean, well, hold on. I mean, yeah, maybe. It's possible.
That is real. Please welcome Jessie Cruikshank to the building.
Thank you.
And it is so Jessie that is the clip you picked for us to play. You were so good with the self-deprecating. Like, you're just like, yep, let's play the one where he disses me on my own podcast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's self-deprecating or if that's a member of NSYNC actually insulting me on the pod. But no, it's a pleasure to share that with you always.
Right? Jess, I got to ask you this. You're so busy. How's your summer been?
My summer has been low-key. Okay. I want to put that out there. I have, as you know, I have 3 children, 5 and under. And we're doing a lot of, like, public pools.
Yes.
And the other day I found myself in a very deep Instagram hole. And I want to just say this here on this platform.
Yeah.
For anyone who might be experiencing midsummer FOMO, I don't know, Devo, Tracy, where, like, you're scrolling through your feed and you're seeing people on the beaches of Mallorca.
Yes.
You're seeing Tracy trying on boots for the Renaissance tour.
Yes.
Right.
You know, you're seeing influencers meditating cliffside at the Grand Canyon while you're at a public pool with your 3 children. And I want to put this out there and say, that's okay. You know, because you have to do what works for you. If I were meditating cliffside at the Grand Canyon, I'd have to interrupt it to make sure my 3 kids weren't diving off the side and plummeting to their death, you know? Like, I'm sure Renaissance was great, but so is listening to my twins sing the Ninjago theme song in their underpants for 3 hours. Like, it's whatever, create the memories that work for you, you know?
A public pool would have been so much better than that Beyonce show.
Oh, I was just going to say, wouldn't you?
I wish.
Because those tickets were expensive, Trace. You can get hand, foot, and mouth disease for free.
Like, as long as the pool isn't compromised.
Yeah, please.
Please don't compromise the pool. We know it all. We all know what that means. Just say what it is.
I just, you know, everyone should remember, do what works best for your life, your family, your job, right?
I love it. You're knee deep in it. Like, when I see the moms and the dads and they've got the kids and they are the age that your kids are, I'm like, you're in it. Because you're in it in terms of they're not eating properly, they don't necessarily sleep properly, they have to have, you're going 10-minute by 10-minute blocks in terms of their attention spans. Like, you are in it. When you come out the other side, you're like, how did I do that?
Oh,
so I'm just going to give you props now. You're a great mom.
Thanks, Trace.
You're a great mom.
When I come out the other side, I'm going to get to go to the Beyonce tour, right?
And have a margarita.
And have a margarita and wear a cute outfit.
13 years.
Thank you.
You can go to the next Beyonce tour.
I can't wait. Keep it together for me, okay? Because I'll be ready.
Yes.
The podcast. Let's get back to this because on top of all that, you're just adding more things to your plate.
Yeah, it's because I thought a podcast would be easy. I think everybody has this idea that you just roll in your pajamas and you sit at a microphone and you talk, but it turns out it's not that easy. It's a lot of work, and for me, I didn't expect it to sort of blow up in the way that it has, and so it really has been like, it's my favorite part of my week. It's better than the public pool, believe it or not, recording that podcast.
You said it's blown up. Let's just give you the credit that is due right here. Debuted as the #1 comedy podcast ahead of Smartless, Conan O'Brien's, David Spade, and Dana Carvey's podcast as well. #3 podcast overall ahead of Dateline and The Daily. Like, this is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It does feel nice to be ahead of all of these men, you know, these like major comedian men, and then I get to sit above them on the charts. That does feel good. It feels like I've worked a long time for that. So thank you.
You know, I got to be honest, when you see somebody has come out with a new podcast and you think, here we go. Another podcast, right? But then I see the clips of yours on your Instagram, which is how I learn about the entire world around me now on the Instagram.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, she's getting really good guests. So I'm not saying it's all the guests. It's the questions you're asking them, because you get them to strip down right away. Like, who else in the podcast sphere is going to say, hey, if I'm on your tour bus, is anyone trying to hook up with me? Like, you go there, and so you bring them to a place where you're going to get these beautiful, delicious clips, and people feel that they can be honest with you because you approach them from that place. But getting the guests, how tough is that in the world that you're in right now? You're in LA. Everybody has a podcast.
Yes.
And everybody knows a superstar.
Yes. And I know the two
Do you
of
come
you,
to
and
their house
basically
and
that's
threaten
it.
them? Like, how do you...
No, do you know what
Where do you
secret?
get them?
Okay, should I just spill all my
Just say
secrets
it.
here?
Spill it.
Most of the guests I get by DMing them.
Yeah.
Stop
Which
it.
is the only
Wild,
action
right?
I get in my DMs. Is just like Chris Kirkpatrick writing me back on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, we get a lot. I get a lot of people through the DMs.
That's dream DMs
but
for a lot of
I will say,
people.
like, the premise of the show it's not just all about the guests. It really is that I am someone who loves pop culture. I started at MTV. I am now an elder millennial mom of 3 who doesn't necessarily, like you, Tracy, have time to keep up on everything. You know, like, what is Threads, and do I have to be on it?
Yes,
I don't
you do.
know these
Get
things.
on it.
And
Yeah.
so when I have a question, I get to phone a friend. So sometimes that friend is a big celebrity, like a Chris Kirkpatrick, or I phoned my old friend Dan Levy. I've phoned all cast members of The Hills, Selling Sunset. But other times it's like I phoned a tween the other day to explain the Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez
it.
drama,
Oh,
because
that
I had
drama.
no idea what
That's a
was
lot.
going on there.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I get to kind of phone people who can explain things to me that I might not figure out myself on Instagram.
Right?
If people are in Montreal, they can watch you do this podcast live with Just for Laughs. Tell us more.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I get a chance to record the show live at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal.
It's a big deal. That's a big festival.
July 29th.
July 29th. Tickets are available now, and they're not Beyonce prices. So it's like 3 cups of coffee, and you can see me in Montreal.
There we go. Jesse, thank you so much. And also, we are birthday twins, so happy early
Are
birthday.
you July 17th?
17th.
Stop
Beautiful.
it! Are you guys gonna? Am I gonna be next to David Hasselhoff on your Monday
With the
birthday
photos?
announcements?
The
Yes.
celebrity photos?
Yes.
Yes.
Please, please.
You mean Hasselhoff. Don't
make
hassle
it
the hot
happen.
and Camilla, Queen Camilla.
We've got
Queen
some
Camilla.
great B-days
Ain't that
on
a
there.
thing?
Jesse Cruikshank, everybody.